Hello, welcome Sneak Squad and Sidekicks. First off, hype train already coming in. We haven't even started yet. Welcome in everybody, coming in hot. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for the hype. Thanks for the support. Y'all are doing awesome. Thanks so much. My name is Ghost MF Lion. Alongside me, we have Cassie Vania. And we will be your commentators today, ready to deliver both the sneak and the bike. If this is your first time joining us and justifiably wondering what is Sneakbike, let me give you a quick rundown. Our four racers today will race two retro games from a bygone era. They are not aware of the games ahead of them, hence the hashtag Sneakbike. The first one to complete the given objectives from these games will be our number one good friend for the day. Most things we do for Mercy Kills, you'll notice, is arbitrary, but the fun is genuine. Thank you very much, Bryn, for the 5 gift subs. Also, I saw the 169 cheer. Nice. Sleek B coming in with 6 viewers. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. All right, our main goal here is to build a community. Obviously, we've got a pretty hype community through retro gaming, and we couldn't do that without each and every one of you participating just like you are right now. Thank you so much for joining us today. On that note, let me pass it over to Cassie, and they will introduce each of our racers.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cassie Vania, or Cassie for short. It's great to be here, and I'm super stoked for this sneaky race. This is my first time on Sneakbike, and I'm loving it already. So today, we've got 4 fabulous racers. In the blue corner, we've got a Distracted Mess, who is currently promoting Hannibal the Musical on YouTube. They have about 8 or 9 songs out of 130, with more on the way. So be sure to check that out. In the dark blue corner, upper right, we have Copperwing, who's currently running through all the Pokemon games. Copper's currently up to her favorite generation, which is Emerald and Sapphire. Below Copperwing, we've got Redbeard in the red corner. Perfect. All 3 of these racers are seasoned sneakers. Joining them today is Dr. Fuzzy Boots, a new racer. He's been playing through the Tomb Raider series, and he's currently up to Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'd also like to give a shout out to It's A-Space for producing this, and Jen the Human for managing the social media. And don't forget to feed the mods, Rascal, Porcus, SoapCall, and It's A-Space. And with that, it's time to start those snake bikes.
And before we get started, I'd like to point out that what you're seeing on the screen right now is our first game. It's Kirby's Dream Course. Each racer drew out the design that you're seeing right now, so that is a one-of-a-kind piece of art from each one of our racers from them to you. So I will pop over and give them the 3, 2, 1. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna do 3, 2, 1, go. And oh, cool. All right, and they're off. So I had the pleasure of playing this game on Thursday, and the main goal of what they're trying to do is they're trying to beat stage 1. And to beat stage 1, what they have to do is they have to progress through, is it 9 holes?
8 holes.
8 holes. And yeah, what was your experience playing through this game? It sounded like you had a little bit of success with it.
Just a little. So the beginner course, there are 8 different courses in the world in the game, and in each course there are 8 different holes. The racers today are only going to be playing through stage 1, so they each have 8 holes to get through, and you can see in distracted screen they're trying to line up the shot and use a certain amount of power to get into the hole. So they aim where they're going to put Kirby, and then you can see at the bottom of the screen when the little dialogue pops up that there's a number of tomatoes that appear. That's how many shots.
Yeah.
That's how many shots they have.
One tomato per shot. Yes.
If they run out of shots, they have to actually. It just.
Dr. Fozzie boots past the first course already, or the first round.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Dr. Fuzzy Boots is going for it. So for this course, this course in particular, the first course is just a straight shot to each of the 3 enemies on the screen. So
Copper taking a death.
Oh,
Train
no.
reaching level 3. Nice. Oh man. So after they run out of the tomatoes, they lose a life, and then once they reach the end of their lives, it's a game over, and they have to start over. We had originally planned on giving them a save state at the end of each round, but we thought it might take a little getting used to with some of the power and things like that. It looked like Distracted Mess had the first couple shots really quick, but then to get to the hole and close it out was a little challenging. I thought gauging the amount of energy that you needed to hit it was pretty challenging. And there's also a bounce versus a grounder, right? What did you find yourself using most, Cassie?
So I didn't actually discover that you could do those like fly shots like Dr. Fuzzy Boots is doing right now until I was forced to in around hole 5. So they don't have to do these yet, but they will eventually. Because the goal of each course.
Ooh.
Oh no, Distracted just fell. The goal of each course is to basically touch.
Oh wow, and that's
all of the enemies.
You lose your life. You lose your entire life. I didn't realize you lost your entire life if you went over bounds like that.
Oh no, I didn't even see that either.
That's brutal. So I think Distracted Mess had like 3 tomatoes left and lost all of them right there. Oof. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Right, you clear all the enemies on the screen, and then all but one, and then the last one turns into a hole. Mm-hmm. Once you get into the hole, you win the course, just like Redbeard did.
Yeah.
Moving on.
And Copper at the same time there. Oh, yeah. And Fuzzy Boots onto, I think, 3. Oh, Fuzzy Boots took 9. Oh my gosh. 13 for Redbeard. Oh boy. I felt bad at 7. That's how many it took me to get past the first one. I feel a little better seeing 7, 13? Stuff like that, 9 and 13. These are tough though. Yeah, it's a tough mechanic to get a hold of. We decided that we weren't going to let them save state until after the first game over, I believe, right? So just because of that. Oh, and we see Redbeard taking the first game over, Distracted, moving on to the third course, or to the third hole. There we go. Golf terms.
But that's why we have the save states.
Nice. Good use of Legend of Zelda Game Over there, Brent. All right. So what did you think of this game? Had you played it before, or what did you?
This was my first time even seeing this Kirby game here.
Oh, shoutouts to Kai, who was our game picker. Kai Mitten was our game picker this week. Sorry to interrupt, but
yes, definitely. Congratulations.
Great choices.
Yes. This was my first time playing Kirby's Dream Course, and for the most part, I found that taking just straight shots to each enemy on the course without what do they call them when they're high shots, fly shots?
Oh yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like air shots and grounders or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, air shots. Yes. Just doing grounders the entire time.
Yeah.
Made everything kind of straightforward if by just aiming towards the thing that I wanted to aim towards.
Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much, that was my approach as well. Like I thought once if you hit it into the air, it was pretty difficult. Became really difficult to know where where it was going to go after it bounced.
Definitely.
And I found, in other golf games that I've played, so you see it where the little pink pin that you move. Like I always thought that would be like the max amount of energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that is not the case in this game. It is really different from what you might anticipate it being in terms of the power level. Fuzzy Boots is cruising along, by the way.
Oh my gosh, yes. Distracted, having a little bit of trouble getting up this hill right here, and
It's tough.
Back down. Copperwing at the same point also.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see how many lives. Okay, so Fuzzy Boots' last hit, last life, like do or die situation for Fuzzy Boots here. But I think so. Copper's taken, I think, a game over. So is Redbeard, right? I don't think Distracted. I haven't seen it. I don't know if Distracted did or not.
I haven't seen a game over out of Distracted yet.
Okay, so yeah, both of them are. Oh wow, Fuzzy Boots. Oh man, might be able to clutch this out. Just gotta tap it in. Oh man. Brutal.
So close.
Brutal. The curving on the edge of the hole happened so much to me. That happened all of the time.
It just you hit it too hard and it just bounces right away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it is not forgiving at all. Like if you there's no like little last bit of energy or anything like that. No matter if and we haven't really seen it, but there is. Did you use the A thing very much? Hole in one, Dr. Fuzzy Boots.
Whoa, Dr. Fuzzy Boots.
Wow.
You get a 1-up. I never got a.
I did not either. No. Wow. Yeah. Claps. Thank you for the claps. All yes. Dr. Fuzzy Boots clearly golfs in real life and has a distinct advantage because of it. No doubt about it.
Kirby Golf Prodigy right here.
Mm-hmm. I think this might be the beginning of Dr. Fuzzy Boots' professional Kirby golfing career. All doctors have to golf. It's the law. If it's the law, you got to do it. Oh man. So who's in second here? Probably. So I would think it's pretty clear that Dr. Fuzzy Boots is in the lead, even if he's not actually in the lead, because I think that Distracted Mess took a game over too. So Copper's on the third hole. It looks like Redbeard is on the third hole. Did Copper make it? I don't think Copper. This is the one that stopped Copper last time.
Right. All three of them are on the same course except for Dr. Fuzzy Boots. So it's really a tie for second place.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Well, maybe not. Maybe I was overselling Dr. Fuzzy Boots a little bit. He's still stuck on number 2. He'll always be number 2.
Wait, that's hole 2?
Yeah, hole 2. Shot 6.
Oh, I see it down there. Okay.
Yeah, it went from a hole in one to 6 shots on the next hole. That, I'm telling you, the last little bit is the hardest part of the map, it seems like. Distracted, taking a death there.
Oh, Copperwing getting close up there.
Yeah, real close. Oh man, Redbeard in and out right there. Copper was on hole 5. Yeah, Doc was on hole 5. Doc has made it the furthest and has now made it to level 3. He's got to get rid of the little. What are those things? What do you call
Moai
that?
heads? I'm not sure.
Kai, can we get a ruling? What are those weird orange things there?
My Kirby knowledge is not that deep.
Yeah, I'm pretty limited in my Kirby knowledge as well. Rock Boys. Okay, official name Rock Boys. Thank you, Mel, for your ruling.
Rock
Appreciate it.
boys.
Rock Boys.
Rock boys in the house.
Okay, Copper really struggling on that last little bit there. And it looks like Distracted and Redbeard has made some 4.
Tap it in. Tap, 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 tap. No.
Oh, there we go. Dr. Fuzzy Boots moving on to 3 as well. Fuzzy Boots spent, it seemed like the least amount of time on 3, but really seemed to struggle on 2 there. Yeah, the rotating statue heads. Yeah.
All right, everybody's on to hole 4 now.
Yeah, on to level 4. Progressing nicely. Copper checking it out. Yeah, this is Copper's first time on this level, so.
Yeah, Doctor's got the advantage here. There's exactly.
Oh wow, yeah. Like just a tap away from level 5. Distracted right on that edge. Fuzzy is moving on. Fuzzy is moving on to level 5. Wow. Cruising. Struggled on 2 with 7 shots, but 3 and 3. It looks like Distracted.
Moving on.
Good for her. Good for them. So
here is the first part where you have to use an air shot.
Thank you for this gift sub, Ace. Nice, keeping it going. Ace is doing so much today. He's out here gifting subs, producing, and modding all at the same time. NBD. Just another day.
Dr. Fuzzy Boots, almost got another hole-in-one.
Man. Ace is I'd argue this.
hole-in-2.
Nice. Well, that's great. That's better. That's better than I did on that one.
Oh, definitely.
Distracted on that lip there, but still really close. Actually, pretty close to Dr. Fuzzy Boots. Oh, it looks like Redbeard is moving on to 5 as well, and Copper just has to line up the shot here.
So the Doctor is on course 6, which is kind of straightforward, but there's warp panels there that can take you from the bottom to the top if you miss one of the enemies.
Wow.
But no problem there.
Yeah, no problem.
Doctor's moving on to hole 7.
Yeah. So 2 holes away from winning this. How long have we been going here? 20 minutes? Yeah. 17 minutes. That is a lot. This took me a lot longer than it did Fuzzy Boots. I struggled with this game a little bit. Just trying to get into the power down was challenging for me, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So it's pretty impressive he's moving through it this quickly.
So let's see, this hole adds water as a hazard.
Yeah.
Water, you move super slow, and it's just not fun to fall into it. What I did for this hole was I banked it off the right wall to bounce it, because otherwise it's just...
Yeah, once you're in there, it's tough, and like any momentum you have going in there, you just instantly lose too.
Max power, definitely. Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, I ended up chipping it over to the other side. I hit it a little further, but yeah, it held me up a time or two, way more than Fuzzy Boots did. Oh, it looks like Copper might be taking the game over.
Oh no.
Oh, they're one away.
Redbeard and Distracted, making it through hole 6, or Distracted taking a game over. Hopefully there's a save state coming up.
Redbeard on the lower level. I didn't see how many shots and stuff he's got.
So when Kirby does that little exhausted animation, that means he's got 1 shot left.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
and you see where Fuzzy Boots is? There is another mechanic on this level.
Oh yeah, the switch right there. That switch turns off the water.
Yeah, it drains it.
Yeah.
Which...
In my playthrough, I accidentally managed to hit that switch twice, and that turns the water back on.
I didn't realize it did that. Oh no! That's not the part that you can fall off on, or that's not the side that you can bank off of. That's for sure. See, the green. The green is the safe area. It's pretty deceptive. Oh, Redbeard taking a game over
might
too.
Go off. No!
Oh. Game over! No!
Please tell me you save stated. Dr. Fuzzy Boots.
I don't. Did we give him that option? I don't remember. What was the final ruling on that?
After you game over to once, you can use save states.
Oh.
And maybe Dr. Fuzzy Boots is just like, no, I'm not going to do it that way. We're going to do all 8 holes without any save states.
Yeah, I mean, he'll get back there fast. I'm going to pop over real fast and just remind everybody that they can do save states at the end of each level.
That sounds like a good idea, yeah.
Up the RB.
Red is very clearly using the save states right here to get through this hole with only 1 shot left in his arsenal. Oh no! Turn the spin on that ball.
Alright, so let's see. Hopefully, they didn't say anything, but they're also server muted, so they can't. But
Redbeard is definitely taking advantage of the save states I've seen.
Okay. Yeah, you can't, like, the reason why we waited to let them do that was just because we didn't want them to soft lock themselves. Like, if they got onto a level, if they were just starting it off and they only had 1 shot left or something like that, it would have been pretty challenging to make it to the end of it.
Yeah.
So we wanted to give them that opportunity to not have to continually go back. So
Dr. Fuzzy Boots falling off again.
Oh no. Because it's like, yeah, if you take a death like that, it's almost worth just restarting the hole,
Almost, yeah, definitely.
If it's early, because what level is this? Is what, 2 or something? He knows
yes,
how far.
Definitely.
He knows how far he has to go through to get back to that end. He saw it.
Copperwing getting the lay of the land on hole 6. Distracted Mess moving on to hole 4. Sorry.
I'm seeing Copper use that looking around mechanic more than probably the other racers. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. She's definitely finding her way through each hole.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, like looking around and stuff. I didn't really use that mechanic quite as much as
I used it at first, but then, almost in.
Man, that lip is unforgiving. It just really is.
It really is. Copper gonna do another bank shot to hopefully not overshoot the hole.
When we were playing through this, I was thinking for this one, there wasn't necessarily a great equalizer, but now I realize the lip of the hole is the great equalizer of the game.
I think you're right.
Thank you, Porcus. So, yeah. Let's see. So Redbeard's got 0 lives, 3 shots. Copper 0 lives, 0 shots. Where's Distracted? And I mean, Fuzzy Boots I think only had 1 life remaining and 3 shots.
Yep.
Distracted. Oh, but moving on to the next level. Until somebody finishes, everyone is tied for first. Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. Copperwing, Distracted, and Dr. Fuzzy Boots all at the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Redbeard, I believe, is one stage further ahead.
Hole 7. I just saw it.
Okay.
What level
Oh,
are
2. They're on 5.
They're on 5? Okay. So we'll see what happens with him, yeah. So I guess, yeah, Redbeard is in first. I think he's using save states, right? I haven't really been seeing
Redbeard
the save states.
Yes.
But...
everybody except...
Whoa! No! Wow. I would 100% just start that one over.
Yeah. It's possible that maybe they mistook being able to use save states as only at the beginning or end of a hole.
But no, I mean, I would just reload it from there.
Right. It's possible that they may be playing the hole out in its entirety and getting a game over before they choose to reload.
Fair.
Oh, Redbeard right on the lip.
Well, so he did game over. Let's see where he save stated, because Dr. Fuzzy Boots, yeah, okay, so yeah, he save stated right there. Dr. Fuzzy Boots is now right at literally the same place, just like a shot ahead.
Same shot and
ended up in the same place.
So one of the things that you can do in this game is if you press the A button, Kirby will do this little glow spin thing while he's in motion, which activates like a special ability of sorts. So I just noticed that I believe Redbeard is using that to skip along the water.
Oh. I saw that in the README, but I didn't use it. I couldn't figure out how to use this to my advantage. Copper moving on now too, just right as Redbeard and Fuzzy Boots leave 7, Copper arrives. So they're hitting in different directions here. Interesting. Redbeard went down, and then he's going to go back up to finish, and Fuzzy Boots is going the other way.
That may actually work to Redbeard's advantage, because now...
Same place.
Look at that.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. That is the best shot I've seen.
So Redbeard, I think this is for the win right here, right?
Yep. Get in that hole, and we're done.
And Fuzzy's got to get in the hole that's a little lower there. Oh, the lip, the unforgivable lip. Okay, so he's got one shot. Come on, Redbeard.
Tap it in.
Just a little tip. Yes! Nice job, Redbeard. Number 1, Fred.
Oh,
great job. Wow, that was close. That was close. I'm surprised. I'd call that like a red come from behind victory right there.
Definitely.
Redbeard, I think, it didn't seem like he was towards the back for a little bit, but I guess he just used save states a little bit more efficiently.
Yeah. I noticed Redbeard game over a lot around hole 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
Redbeard's cartridge moving around.
It's fine. Just really hype about that.
Super hype.
There. Yeah, just got a little excited. A little sneaky excited.
Copperwing's stuck in the water.
Wow. Fuzzy Boots narrowly avoiding that warp there. Narrowly avoiding the warp. Last shot. Let's see if Fuzzy Boots...
Sink it in.
Oh, wow! Oh my god! Dude, the lip is unforgiving. Wow.
I'm going inside for Dr. Fuzzy Boots.
Wow.
Come on,
Are
Distracted.
you kidding me?
Distracted got the lip in.
I don't think Fuzzy Boots knows how to do save states.
Oh, no, definitely.
Because he's at level 1.
Right. That was the end.
That was the end. Or maybe they're not working for him? I don't know.
Possible.
Oh no. Okay, well.
We'll find out in debrief.
Yeah, I mean, we tried. Yeah. Maybe, for all we know, Dr. Fuzzy Boots is a purist, okay?
Definitely.
Like, I don't need save states. I beat it all in one go or not at all.
Yep. Copper surveying the land up there in the final hole. Distracted on hole 4.
Again, yeah. So again, using that mapping thing? I don't know. Yeah, just checking out the hole before going in, whereas everybody else it just was like,
just go for it.
Just send it, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so Copper taking the same approach as what Redbeard did.
Yeah.
Going for the warp first, which seems, especially since he'd be coming over the warp from that other direction, seems like the better way to go.
Copper's got this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Right.
Just a little bit more.
That should have made it.
Yeah. This game is pretty unforgiving with that stuff, though. It's just...
yeah. So this was originally not supposed to be a Kirby game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a standalone game called Special T-Shot. But...
Okay.
But then...
Oh, taking a game over.
Nintendo decided it would be cooler with Kirby characters.
Makes sense.
And I kind of agree.
Yeah, I mean, it is cuter. I don't know what the other game would have been, but yeah, I enjoyed the Kirby aspect of it. I'll be honest. That made me want to play it.
Yeah.
More so than if it had just been a random golf game, I don't think I would have been as enthused about it. Oh, and something to keep in mind, chat, is that we haven't revealed the second game, but when we do, try to figure out what the theme for the day is, because there definitely is one, as confirmed by our game picker. Ooh, Copper. Taking a game over again. Copper is definitely doing the save stating. So far, Dr. Fuzzy Boots is the only one we've seen who has not.
But you know what? Dr. Fuzzy Boots is just hammering through every hole now.
Really, he's cruising. And in. Wow.
Whoa.
On to 6.
Playing like a pro over there.
On to 6. So Dr. Fuzzy Boots has caught up with Copper. No, right? No. I'm sorry. Copper's on the last level. My mistake.
Dr. Fuzzy Boots is 3 behind. 6. Distracted Mess is on 7, and Copperwing is on 8.
Okay, so it's anybody's game right here, really. It's if Copper can just clutch out this last couple shots here. Oh, lightning fast with the save state at this point. Just like boop.
Definitely.
It's funny, the first couple times you're like, you wait for it, but the second, once you get it down, you're just like, no, immediate F1, let's go. Doing it again.
So now get this, Dr. Fuzzy Boots is now on hole 7 with all of his lives and almost all of his tomatoes.
Wow.
This should be, hopefully, his last run through the game.
Right? I mean, Copper...
No, that water is deadly.
It's brutal. This was a very cute and very wow. He's lucky it didn't roll back right there. It was also really frustrating at times. It was like, oh, this is adorable, and also like, why? No.
Yeah.
I'm thankful that I was alone whenever I was playing this and not racing it with a group of people.
Dr. Fuzzy Boots taking his first Yeah.
Commentator's curse is you said he was doing well, and then he died. So, just the way that it goes. Come on, Copper. Man, so Dr. Fuzzy Boots is now on 8. Everybody's on 8.
Yep. Copper with only 2 shots.
And Copper has a lot of practice on this one by now. Dr. Fuzzy Boots sticking with his original strat, which is different from everybody else's, but...
Distracted has about 7 shots remaining.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Fuzzy Boots is...
on a mission. Oh.
Yeah. He's got 10 shots to sink this.
God! And just like that, like 3 are gone?
Yep. 4 are gone. He's got 4 shots.
Wow.
Just tap it. You can do it.
Easy does it, bud. Easy does it.
Oh, you're gonna bounce. You're gonna bounce.
Yeah, you should save frequently. Facts. Oh, wow. Wow. Full send. Full send. Okay.
This is so tense.
I'm like, I don't even know which one to watch. I'm like looking at all, trying to like jump around at all of them.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Copper, please get your little pink booty. Yes! Up there! Oh, man. Okay.
Dr. Fuzzy Boots got the hole down there. Copperwing just...
Trick shot. Oh! Almost in the warp. In the warp! No!
Wait, this actually might be amazing, because then he can just do a straight shot in.
But he can't go off the side, because it's blocked off.
No, straight back into the warp.
Oh, yeah. Oh, straight back into the hole. I gotcha.
But Copperwing coming from behind.
Oh, no! Copper!
Copper steals it by 2 seconds.
Wow. Wow. Oh, distracted mess coming in
fantastic.
Like right behind. Uh-oh. Wow. GG. That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
Definitely.
That was so good. Thanks for the hype. GG's, everybody. That was great. That was really good. Lots of hype. Okay, so come on, Distracted. All they gotta do... Oh no, they've got 2. Oh, what? They've got more than 1 left. I'm not really sure what the strat is here. I don't know where the other one is. But we've got time to probably let them try a couple times. Yeah, the tree gets angry. It doesn't like getting run into, you know? Yeah, so Ace just reminded us, and so I'm going to remind everybody else. After this, which I'm sure will be soon, Distracted just needs to close this out. We'll be taking a 5-minute break, so everybody can get up and move around a little bit, use the restroom, freshen up drinks, whatever you need to do. Get ready for this next race, because I'm sure you won't want to miss it. I'm excited for this next game. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but let's go. Distracted. Nice.
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
It.
Awesome job. GG's, everybody. That was great.
Yeah, not too far behind Copperwing or Dr. Fuzzy Boots.
Yeah, I felt like that was a really close race, one all the way through, because it was like anybody was just right behind one another, it seemed like. That was really good. Okay, so we are going to take a 5-minute break, as you can see, and we'll be back in just a minute. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Move around. And welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a chance to step away for a minute and come back. And before we get started in this next one, let's take a second and just shout out the Discord. If you're here for the first time, you're thinking, wow, these games look really fun, these people seem really cool, I'd love to hang out with them more. Well, we've got a Discord that you can join, and we'd be happy to have you. So Cassie, you said this is your first time commentating. Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate you being here. Okay, so let's get ready for this next one. So the next game is Kirby's Dream Course for the SNES. And I guess, should we get ready to start them off, I guess? Let's say, all right. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, oops.
Oh yeah, sorry.
My bad. Sorry, Mel. Hey, PVD, give me a break. Okay, so Cass is going in there. She's starting them up. So we're moving stuff around. It's tough to keep track of. My bad. So the point of this is we're to beat the Spring Breeze stage and the Dyna Blade stage. And before each one, there is a tutorial going through it, and we're gonna get to watch each one as they're powering everything up. What do you think of this game, Cassie?
I actually played this before as a kid, so this was exciting to play again. I haven't done it in years. The first game, Spring Breeze, is just like the original Kirby, except the stages are much smaller, and stage 3 is entirely gone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, was stage 3 a tough one?
It had a boss that was sort of like a shoot 'em up boss, so I can see why they cut that from Spring Breeze to make the game like a Spring Breeze of difficulty.
Yeah, so PVD asks a great question. What do you guys think today's theme might be? Kirby. I mean, that's a good guess. That's too obvious though. Too obvious. But yeah, pretty much. So the way that Kai phrased it was, it is dangerous circles is the theme of this week. So what are we trying to do in this game here, Cass? Yeah, dangerous circles, exactly.
So, Kirby, if you are unfamiliar, has the ability to suck in his enemies or get exploded by bombs like Redbeard just happened to have happen. Can suck things in, spit them back out as stars, and can also puff into a big puffball to fly around. This was because Sakurai, the creator of Kirby, wanted to have a character in a platforming game that could fly, so that if you fell over and accidentally missed a jump, you could save yourself.
That's nice. So it looks like Redbeard might have skipped over the tutorial. Everybody else is in
I noticed that.
pretty much the same spot except for him, I think. But that's all right. Yeah, second chances must be nice. So basically you're floating around Kirby. You can suck enemies in, and what I really liked is you can not only turn into them, but if you push A or B, I'm not sure which one, and if you do it a second time, you actually get a little helper friend as well. Did you do that much or no?
Oh, so that actually isn't introduced until Dynablade.
Oh yeah.
They can still do it here in Spring Breeze, but the ability to dash, the ability to have special powers, and the ability to bring in helpers is all taught in Dynablade. So for people who may happen to accidentally press down or a different button with something in their mouth, they will get a special power like Dr. Fuzzy Boots and Copperwing have.
Mm-hmm.
Redbeard appears to not be activating any powers or helpers. So it's possible that they're familiar with Kirby games, but not specifically this one.
Yeah, they have some idea, but not totally. I mean, I guess I found that the little helper thing totally by chance. I did it with the one with the power up that Copper has, and the little helper especially through this first area, like you said, it wasn't intended to be brought in just yet. It was fantastic. It was like super OP.
Oh yeah.
I felt like I moved through the first several levels really quickly.
I tried beating a boss once but when I got to Dynablade, I tried beating one boss with my special power, and then I accidentally changed my power into a helper, and then the helper just completely demolished the boss.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
Oh, one last thing I wanted to mention is the mini boss that Distracted Mess is up to caused me so much issue. I would say that learning this game, this little bomb guy, is probably a big gatekeep.
Yeah.
Because you have to catch those bombs and into your mouth and spit them back out. There's no other way.
So what I did was I had the little helper guy, and he just demolished that one, like you said.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was. I found it like super early on, so it was like I didn't feel like I struggled through much of it for the first like good chunk of it,
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's super, like the little helper is super helpful, believe it or not. So what was your favorite power up?
For going fast, I liked the wheel power up because it just makes Kirby does not have a lot of games.
No.
But with the wheel, you just blaze straight by.
Yeah, the wheel was great.
It's terrible against bosses, but other than that,
it's terrible against anything you can't just plow through.
Dr. Fuzzy Boots, meanwhile, plowing through everything with bombs.
See, and you might expect Redbeard, because he skipped the tutorial, to be like just way ahead. I don't think that he is. Is Dr. Fuzzy Boots?
He's only one stage ahead. Yeah. So the clouded stage is stage 3, and Copperwing is up. Oh, Redbeard just fell into the. I did that too, actually. I was like, I wonder what's down there, and it's just death down there.
Yep. a little death. So through a lot of these stages, what I ended up doing was just kind of flying through them. Did you do any of that or no?
Flying through them?
Yeah. So yeah, you know how Kirby can
Distracted
fly?
Mess pulled a helper.
Nice. Yeah. There it is.
This is going to be a game changer.
I wonder if they realize that it's actually a helper.
Oh. Yeah, because
it looks like an enemy.
Oh no, drop the power up. That's okay.
You relate a lot to Kirby? How do you relate to Kirby? Sorry, his energy through snacks. Sorry. Sorry, what were you saying? I didn't mean to interrupt.
I lost track, but Distracted is up to the boss of stage 1, Copperwing moving into stage 3, Redbeard reaching the end of stage 3, and Dr. Fuzzy Boots just beat the boss of stage 2.
Nice.
We're up to Krakow on Redbeard's screen. Krakow is this eyeball that becomes a cloud full of spikes. And Copperwing has a helper now too.
Nice. Oh, yeah. I wonder. Because it's not super obvious if you don't know what's happening.
Right. Oh, you're wondering if they know that the helper is a good person?
Yeah.
Well, they just healed Copper.
Yeah,
so
it seems like it.
now.
Yeah. I think Copper knows it. I'm curious if. Oh yeah, it looks like Distracted has one as well, so they must know what's going on too.
Excellent.
Because it's the kind of thing where you might not really understand what's going on, but yeah, once the longer you have it, the more obvious it becomes, and it's just it is super OP once you figure out how to do it. Because yeah, Redbeard has no power up, no helper.
Taking a death too.
Taking a death. So the tutorial, while time consuming, learning some of these mechanics can be very helpful.
Oh yeah.
I really liked the one that Dr. Fuzzy Boots has right now, the sword. I thought the Link costume, I thought that one was a really good power up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I like the because it's got a little bit of a range and it's a lot easier to attack. It's like a pretty.
Wow. That just took down half of Krako's health.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful. Bam, done. Yep, easy peasy, man, easy peasy. Yeah, so Dr. Fuzzy Boots got there after Copper, but yeah, the power up really makes a huge difference. Wow!
Whoa, Copper Wing. Wow.
That attack took over half of the enemy's health right there, and then we've got Redbeard. Wait, is that the same one? So is he behind them now?
No. I'm pretty sure there is a Return of the Bosses in the final stage.
Okay. I went through. I don't know. I went through all of this, but I also don't remember a lot of this. It seems.
Beard, you can do it. Yes.
Wow.
That was super close.
Sliver of health right there. Sliver of health.
Same on Dr. Fuzzy Boots' screen.
Mm-hmm.
But.
And when you.
Oh, okay.
So
now
Dr. Fuzzy
Redbeard
Boots is right. Stage. Dr. Fuzzy Boots is right behind Redbeard. Because we just saw Redbeard fight this guy.
Yep.
And then it looks like Copper is right in that same area too, right? Just maybe this screen right here, and then
made
up.
It. Yep. So, King DDD, you're not going to know how to fight him right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain attacks that he does that generate stars, and you have to inhale those stars. Like this jumping attack here creates stars. You gotta inhale those stars to repel them back at Kirby and the hammer.
I see.
Those are the only two attacks that DDD does that can harm him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be tricky to find out which racers know how to handle DDD.
Dr. Fuzzy Boots moving on right there. It looks like Copper as well. So this is a pretty close race all across.
Distracted, handling Lo and La of stage 3. Oh my gosh, I did not know that DDD can fly like that on Redbeard's screen.
I didn't know that either. Oh, suck him in, use it as a power up. No, he didn't. Oh. Wow, so you can't, but if you have power-ups, you can attack him. And again, if you have a little helper, it's super helpful. Look at Copper just mowing homeboy down up there.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, there are power-ups you can pick up on this stage. My mistake. That's impressive.
Oh, get the star. Get the star.
Get it.
Oh!
Nailed it.
Rather than using it, shout it back out. But yeah, Copper has...
Pulling ahead.
Has beat Spring Breeze, which is the first of the 2 levels that we have to do. So they still got one more to go. So let's see what happens. Wow, that was nice.
To Dynablade on Copper's screen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we see Dr. Fuzzy Boots with the power up, tearing through.
Yep.
King
Dr.
DDD
Fuzzy
as
Boots
well.
Moves on.
Mm-hmm. And Redbeard, who, really seeming to struggle with this fight without the power up. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Right when it looked like he was getting that attack so he could spit it back out at him, he took his final hit and died.
Get a power, Redbeard. You can do it. Power. Turn it into a power.
I think he's just trying to walk in with one. Oh wow.
Huh. Okay.
It's one of those mechanics that if you know about it, it's super obvious. But if you don't know about it, then it's really difficult.
Redbeard hasn't learned about powers yet, right?
No, he went through the. Oh, he's getting some of the stars though.
Yeah. All right.
And so
meanwhile, sorry, go ahead.
And I was just going to say, so we see Copper and Fuzzy Boots going through the next tutorial where we're learning about the helpers we were talking about. Go ahead.
No. That's exactly what I was going to mention.
And Distracted Mess is catching up. Not far behind now, it seems like. I'm curious to see how long Redbeard is stuck on this and how if Distracted Mess is able to surpass him. I'm really curious. I'm anxious to see what happens.
Yeah.
And then Copper, let's see.
Redbeard can do it. Distracted pulled out a helper. Come on.
Yeah, those helpers are fantastic. Yes, with the helper, because they just go up there, they tank all. I was just saying, they tank all the damage and do all the damage. Redbeard, one hit left, sliver of health. Can he pull it out? Oh, he got the star. Wow.
It's incredible.
Wow, clutched that out right at the end. Moving on to the next one. Let's see if he skips the next tutorial what's going to happen there.
Let's see if he does that.
And we're saying this, and I definitely am not making any accusations or that he was intentionally doing it. In all likelihood, he was just spamming through something and just didn't realize it.
Yeah.
I was very tempted to do that even when I was playing it, knowing the same thing. So, and I have a feeling. I have a feeling that, once you do it, it's like you might even realize it. You're like, oh crap, moving on. And you see Distracted Mess getting some mileage out of that helper. Definitely seeing the value in that. So I'm curious. I wouldn't count Distracted Mess out just yet because we don't see Dr. Fuzzy Boots or Copper using that helper, even though they just went through that tutorial.
Right. They're both making their way through stage 1, which is a little longer than the Spring Breeze stage 1.
Yeah.
There are 5 stages in Dynablade, right?
Maybe? I don't remember.
I believe the last boss is the last stage is just a bird boss. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
If you see the big bird boss, then that's the final stage.
Yeah, that's the last bit. And I think that fight is really interesting. I'm eager to. You even see the bird outline in Redbeard's thing. Let's see. Moment of truth. Shall we explain copy?
Yes. Come on, Redbeard. Say yes. We believe in you. You can do it.
Explain copy. Learn copy. I think you picked yes. Maybe. I don't know. Yes, he did the guy!
Right. Nailed it. Distracted pulling out the helper to deal with Krakow.
He's gonna be like, wait, I could do this. I could do what? His mind is about to explode out of his face right now, I think.
Definitely, yes.
Again, Distracted, using that helper, making a lot of progress. Gonna lose the helper, but still. Ooh, come on. Suck him in, suck him in. Oh, yes. Ah. So yeah, I wonder how much, yeah, because I mean, that's like, for me, I don't, yeah, there we go. For me, I was, yes. They figured it out. They definitely know what they're trying to do. Get out of the way. Oh. Whew. I'm rooting for distracted.
This is so tense.
See, that's the strat. Yeah, the flying strat. Oh, wow. Took another one out. Oh! Oh, my. So much low health. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. That was so tense.
Brutal. But yeah, we're not, oh, we do see Copper. Oh, see, this is the move right here. What Copper's got. They've got the helper and the power-up. That is when, that's where things really start coming together, for sure. Oh! Copper is at the boss. Copper's at the boss. After this little bonus age, yeah, Copper's at the last one. Because you get to pick the power-ups before you go into the boss. They just went past
that part. Just the
I think
first stage.
Am I right? Oh, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. The way that it went up, oh, I'm sorry. Copper's just stage 2. Following totally on top.
All good.
But like the way that it looked the same as the screen looked the same, and I hadn't been paying attention to where they've been. I'd been totally focused on Distracted, who is
distracted by Distracted.
Yeah. I mean, it's a distracting. It's a distracting.
1 hit left.
Look at that name, but health on the enemy so close.
Do it.
Okay, come on. Help her right away.
Yes,
Distracted definitely sees the value in the helper. Ooh, wow. I thought that really could have gone either way right there. I wasn't sure if Kirby was about to die or if the enemy was about to die.
Oh my gosh, that was intense. Let's see. Copper and Dr. Fuzzy Boots both on the same stage. Redbeard, I believe, 1 stage behind. And Distracted moving into the final of Spring Breeze, King DDD.
Redbeard still taking a pretty similar approach of just sucking things in and enemies in and blowing them back out, not using the power-ups or anything like that. So that's an interesting approach.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's a power-up that
there we go.
He couldn't ignore.
Forced on him. Yeah, see, for me, whenever I went through it, every enemy that I inhaled, I tried to, like, do something with, like, every single one. And, there's a lot of them that just, like, doesn't do anything, but most of them, yeah, I sucked it in, turned them into helpers, took power-ups, stuff like that. So I think this is actually, like, a really fun game. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. They definitely focused on the fun aspect of this game.
Especially after the last one, it's a weird dynamic that we have between these two games. Like one, both Kirby games, and one being like this, and the other one being the golf one. Oh, and we see Distracted. Wow! Went through King DDD so fast, I looked away and was back, and they're already moving on to the second one.
That was amazing.
That was super fast. Wow.
I think Distracted did the fastest DDD encounter.
That was really fast. So they are like really, they're catching up pretty quickly actually. If these, because the final boss is a little challenging. It took me a couple tries at least to go through it. So we'll see how fast everybody else moves through it. But that
Fuzzy Boots takes a death from being crushed.
A game over. Wow.
By the auto scroll.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't die much, so I don't know. I really only died to the last boss, like So I don't know what happens if you game over. I guess not much. He doesn't go back very far or anything. He seems fine.
Yeah.
Right back in it.
So Redbeard has finally discovered powers and helpers.
There, yeah.
His most recent helper exploded.
Yeah, that's as they do. You know, that's what they're there.
Copper finding the wheel.
Nice, yes. Cruising.
Helper can't even keep up. Look at that.
Yeah, the wheel. That one was awesome. I really liked that. That was a fun mechanic. Like you said, not the best for fighting enemies, but like, I don't know, you did pretty well. Oh, and there's a door right there. Does she need to be them to go through there? I guess not.
Press up, but while you're on the wheel, you're going so fast that you just can't do it.
No, for some reason I thought that you had to they seem like almost like a mini boss that you had to defeat to get through to the next area. I spent a little time trying to knock that thing down too. I never made any headway with it. Did you? Did you see what Copper was going for there?
I didn't. I was looking, but I wasn't sure what was going on.
It was like it almost looked like a little post or something that you drive into the ground, like a piece of wood.
The enemy prior to that has a giant mallet.
Oh.
So I'm guessing that if you transform into that enemy, you can smash down that post for something. Just a guess.
That maybe. That's really interesting. I'm curious now. Yeah, I didn't spend a whole lot of time trying to figure it out. I was just like, oh, whatever, on. But I was curious about it. And Mel pointing out something that I really liked as well. You can heal so that you and your helper heal one another, right? Like anytime you get health, you're able to give it to the helper, and if you're full, or you're able to pass all of it to the helper, and either one of you can collect health. Yeah. And whenever you do that, you just give them a little kiss. You just give each other a little kiss. It's super cute. Oh, see?
Yeah, like Copper just did.
Yeah, right there, little piece. Yeah, that's. And both Helper and Kirby up to full life, which is a great, they were both very low, so that's super helpful for Copper to continue to progress, because I think she's in the lead, isn't she? There's Fuzzy Boots.
Let's see, I think Fuzzy Boots is just right behind, wait a minute. No, that's the entrance to the cave, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Dr. Fuzzy Boots chasing the E on the map screen?
No idea what that E does. Did you ever do anything with that?
I didn't. I'm guessing it's an enemy?
Yeah.
Or energy?
Energy.
So many things that E could mean.
Yeah, we'll keep it at those two guesses for now. PG-13 stream friends.
Shush.
Let's see. Yeah, so Distracted is definitely making some progress here. And yeah, it does look like Copper's in the lead. I think he's ever so slightly ahead of Fuzzy Boots.
Copper pulled ahead.
So anybody's game here. No, you're fine. Please continue.
Well, let's see. Dr. Fuzzy Boots enjoying those slopes. Oh, is this part windy? I don't remember the wind at all.
Whoa! This guy
is sick.
What up? Welcome in. Party of 4. Thanks for the raid, homie. Welcome in, friends. We are in the second game of our race, and it's a close race. It's kind of tough to tell who's in what position. I really do think that Copper's in the lead, though.
Yeah, Copper's in the lead. Dr. Fuzzy Boots is right behind her, and Redbeard is in third, with Distracted Mess catching up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, did you see what level Distracted just went into?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the same level as Redbeard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks.
They're both on level 2. They're on level 2, and Copperwing and Dr. Fuzzy Boots are on level 3
So
out
we
of
have
5.
Okay, yeah. And the boss, did you have any problems with the final boss, or did you one-shot it right through?
I did it super slow the first time, and then I went back to the game to look something. Oh, I burned there, just like Dr. Fuzzy Boots. I went back to the game to look something up and made it to the boss, and the final boss created a helper and then just sat in a corner.
Nice.
That's how good helpers are in this game.
They really are. Sometimes they can die. It's the only issue, though. You know?
It's technically a 2-player game. You can have a friend join in.
Oh, that's super cool.
As the helper.
That's awesome. That sounds like it would be really fun. Yeah, sometimes your allies die. It happens.
That's how we played it as kids. I was terrible at it, so I was the helper every time.
Oh, what's up, Multi Cake? How you doing, homie? Kirby Party, nice. What, does anybody in chat have a lot of experience with this game? Has anybody played it before? Because this was my first, you said you'd played it before. I'd never played this one. I played other versions, but I thought this one was really interesting with the helper mechanic. And
this is really where the Kirby series started to add a whole bunch to itself.
Yeah.
And really just started to become its own. Not that it wasn't its own thing to begin with, but it started to take on this.
It started to get a following, right?
Yeah, it got it. There was this feeling when you play a Kirby game of just doing all sorts of cool things in each level in each game, and this is really where it took off.
Yeah, I thought that it was a really creative approach, because a lot of, each power-up has its own advantages and disadvantages, and, some are good in some instances, others in other areas. Like this, the one that Copper has right now with the flames, whenever I first got it, I was like, ooh, this one's going to be awesome. But it wasn't very good. I thought that the Link one and some of the others were a little better, at least on Kirby. Having it as a helper was pretty cool, because I think that the little fire helper's adorable, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I had ice going into the final boss, which is terrible.
Yeah.
It freezes enemies, and that doesn't really do much against bosses.
No. Ace, thanks for the gift sub. Welcome in. So if anybody's seeing this for the first time being here, we are a retro gaming community. These four are racing to be our #1 good friend. If you'd like to participate in anything, please join our Discord. We'd love to have you. Yeah, those are our runners. Thanks for shouting them out. SoCall, and thanks for calling our Discord. Said Ray. Thanks everybody for hanging out. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you're having a good time. I'm really enjoying watching these two games. It's been
I'm
really
loving
fun.
it. This is a whole bunch of fun.
Yeah, it's great. And this one, didn't make it into the canon in time. So I think there's like a little bonus area is all that he missed right there.
Yeah. Redbeard has 10 lives? Hold on. What?
Wow!
Dr. Fuzzy Boots with 7?
Yeah, these guys are going to be pretty tough to kill.
Getting all the DLC over there.
Man, this part that Copper is on was pretty frustrating. Because, like, you couldn't touch, like, anything.
Anything, yeah. The blocks in this game are so large that one tile is a lot of space.
It really is. Yeah, it really was. I also really liked the little statues that that Copper's little helper. Oh, you see Copper taking a death right there. No. Copper's helper and Dr. Fuzzy Boots' helper, they turn into little Kirby statues. Those are always pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah, and if Kirby uses it, you can turn into all sorts of different statues. Oh, here comes the lava again.
Oh yeah, and we definitely appreciate Ace. We can't spell appreciated without Ace, for sure.
Adorable.
Yeah, you see Dr. Fuzzy Boots touching some of the lava too, and if you touch it at all, it just like it stuns you, it knocks you down, it slows you down. It's not the kind of stuff you want to run into whenever you're trying to make through an area quickly.
Right. So there is of the main games in Kirby Super Star, there is a third one that's like this, an adventure called Return of Meta Knight, I believe, which is like the first we started with the easiness of Spring Breeze, and now we're getting into a little bit of difficulty with Dynablade. And Return of Meta Knight is the hardest of the three, but the racers will not be going through Return of Meta Knight.
Okay.
Dynablade is the end of the race. But there's more content after this. Don't let this fool you into thinking that this is all the game is. There are 8 games in one.
Oh wow. Oh, is this the ice guy that you were talking about here? The power up that you got?
Yes, I grabbed that one and it was a mistake. It was such a mistake.
So Copper seems like she's still in the lead here, because she's the first I've seen to fight our little mustache walrus there. Dr. Fuzzy Boots, I think, is just a little behind. But
Coming up that mountain.
And I think Redbeard is pulling away from Distracted Mess a little bit.
Redbeard knows where to go, because I believe I've seen Redbeard here before. There we go. Oh, maybe Redbeard, died to the lava. That was it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just slaughtering that dude. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Distracted is catching up. It was maybe a few minutes ago that Redbeard was in that one-up room.
Fair. Okay. Well, maybe I think there's a bigger gap than what there is. They have the purple and blue. Yeah, I guess they're not very far away from each other.
Dr. Fuzzy Boots just beat the ice guy that Copperwing did a moment ago.
So this is still a pretty close race. Kind of both for first and second and for third and fourth, I guess.
Copper going on to the final stage. Where we get to finally meet Dynablade.
So let's see what power-ups, what approach Copper takes here.
Oh yeah, so in this room, there are 4 different powers that you can choose.
Yeah, you can.
And it looks like Copperwing is picking amongst them. Does not like the sword. It's gonna get a helper sword.
A what?
Getting the parasol.
Okay.
Parasol buddy. Sword.
Okay, so
turning
it looks like...
there we go. Turning the helper into the sword and taking a sword too.
Wow.
2 swords adventure.
Sword on sword action. There we go. Oh man, Distracted looks a little stuck.
Distracted needs to press up, I believe, to make a puff. Maybe I can quickly mention that to Distracted.
Okay, so we see Copper fighting the boss here, just doing tons of work. Already down to a quarter health here. Just has to survive this last little bit. Oh, of course. As soon as I say it, she goes down, but she gets another shot almost immediately, gets to pick the power-ups again. I thought this part was really cool. How you're able to kind of decide which helper, which power-up you like. I went with the sword and the fire helper to beat this one. We do see Redbeard making some progress as well, taking quite a bit of damage. Hopefully Curve Distracted can get something. Yeah, they've been making puffs. They've been doing that, I've seen. Oh! But Copper coming right back to the boss. The helper's getting low on health. Kirby's pretty low on health too. Just grab. Wow. Grabbed and held there for a while.
Oh,
Come on, Copper.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Distracted making on the moving now. Glad we got that sorted out. Okay, so
Excellent.
Copper lost the helper. Still has the power up. No lives left.
Grabbed again.
The grab is brutal.
The no lives left, and this is fine because if you continue, I believe you go back to the beginning of the stage you're on, which in this case is the entire stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I thought that was really well done. That it's not like cheap or anything. That you start over pretty quickly and you're able to progress pretty quickly. Oh, Copper taking a death there, but that's okay. Cassie just said they should come right back to where they were.
Let's go, Copper!
See if they switch up their setup at all. See, I liked that helper a lot. The one that she just picked, the little
Cutter guy?
knight-looking one, yeah.
Sir Kibble.
Sir Kibble, okay.
They have names down at the bottom.
Oh, really? Oh, I see. Looks like a little trading card. Nice. Okay, so Cutter. Oh, that makes sense.
Whoa! Dynablade already down a third of the health.
Nice. Good.
Caught in the grip.
Yeah. I did the sword one, and you can almost like pogo off of the bird's head. Just kind of like hit it, bounce back up, hit it, bounce back up. I thought that worked really well. Big fan of the pogo.
Helper's almost out. It's Dynablade. We might have a winner here. Come on,
close.
Copperwing.
Very close. Oh, just gotta avoid getting grabbed. Because that really does seem to take a lot of damage.
2 or 3 more hits, and we've got it.
Oh, lost the power up. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
This part
Low
is
on
where...
life? Come on.
Oh, okay, good. She was able to avoid that. That part got me. Oh no!
No, Copper!
Copper is insisting on making this close.
Let's cheer on Copper.
Come on, Copper. Close it out. Oh, Redbeard's got a little hammer, so I guess you can hit stuff. Okay, that's interesting.
And found some little holes, some cannon, some Donkey Kong Country style cannon.
That's exactly what it is. It's a barrel stage. I didn't find that area.
No.
Nice.
There's another one up, bringing Redbeard up to 11 lives.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Copper has... Oh, wow. Look at Fuzzy Boots.
Fuzzy Boots. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. This could be it.
With the bombs. Bombs for the win.
Dr. Fuzzy Boots takes it.
Wow.
Just right from behind.
Wow.
Ooh, Dr. Fuzzy Boots.
Number 1, good friend, Dr. Fuzzy Boots. Amazing. So whenever I first saw this little cutscene animation, when Kirby was pushing the nest, I was like, is Kirby about to just like murder all of these little babies? What's going to happen?
I thought the same thing. I was so concerned.
I was so glad when they didn't, and they just like, no, we're going to feed them apples and go flying, and everybody's happy. It's fine. Oh, Copper taking another death. I told you this boss is tricky. I knew this boss would hold some people up, but Doc just flew through it.
Distracted, coming into stage 4, I believe.
We see Redbeard with the red lava part. His helper is just getting wrecked in this area.
And unfortunately, looks like him too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. No!
Yep. As if on cue, jumps into lava.
Yeah. Ain't that how it always goes?
Mm-hmm. You know...
Wandering around one day, and then you're like, I can jump over that lava.
And it gets you.
So those guys on Redbeard's screen are thieves. They steal your power-up.
Oh! Is that what they do? That sucks.
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay.
Copperwing finally takes down...
Yes, Copper.
Blade.
Awesome. Making it to the number 2 good friend. Finally getting her revenge.
Congratulations, Copper.
GG, Copper. All right. So let's see who's going to be 3rd and who is going to be 4th. Because I think Redbeard is just a little ahead of Distracted.
Yeah, Distracted's caught up.
And that's pretty impressive considering how far behind Distracted was at one point.
Yeah, definitely.
So
those things that float around and don't let you inhale them are the worst.
They suck so bad. They're so cute initially, and then they're awful.
Yeah.
They turn into like little snake guys or something.
Meanwhile, Redbeard just sorting them all. Congratulations to Dr. Fuzzy Boots and Copperwing for coming in 1st and 2nd place. Copper managed to make a 2nd place finish, being our number 2 good friend in both games. Dr. Fuzzy Boots managed 3rd place in the Kirby's Dream Course, but came back to become 1st good friend for Kirby Super Star. And now we just have Distracted and Redbeard taking it out for number 3 and number 4 good friend. Redbeard coming up to the ice guy again. Distracted just 1 or 2 screens behind. A number of the other fun mini-games, they're not really mini-games. Well, there are, okay. So it's packaged as 8 games in one. Kirby Super Star is. Some of them are full-on games like Spring Breeze, Dynablade, and Return of Meta Knight. There's, I forget the name of it, but there's one where you're trying to run around and eat the most food. It's a gourmet race, that's it. And then there's one that is a quiet air showdown, and all you have to do is press the button as fast as possible once like the screen flashes. And whoever does it the fastest wins. So there's a bunch of different game styles in Kirby Super Star, as well as the platforming affair that we have here.
Hello?
Hey,
I'm back.
we're back. Okay, I was gonna say, hey, Sneak Squad, Cassie, how's it going? We had some internet troubles with Ghost, but it sounds like he's back.
Sorry
Thanks
about that.
everybody for being here and hanging out. Enjoy the rest of the race.
My internet just reset for some reason, and now it's fine, so we're all good. What did I miss? Welcome back. Thank you very much. Oh, am I gone again? Oh, no. No, we're good. Okay. Cass, what did I miss?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
That's amazing because I lost my internet too.
What is happening?
Redbeard is making his way to the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
I went over all the other different games in Kirby Super Star, which was possibly not heard because my internet died. And Distracted is right on Redbeard's heels. So,
guys, if we ever just disappear, just entertain yourselves. It'll be fine.
got the runners here.
Oh man,
So much entertainment. Wow, this bomb helper.
Dude, yeah, I was just gonna say the bombs really seems to be where it's at, because that's what Fuzzy Boot used as well, and really seemed to do a lot of damage. Oh wow. Wow.
Okay, so this is gonna be quick, possibly.
Copper found herself here many times and kept getting
Redbeard.
grabbed. Bombs are strong.
Come on,
wow.
Redbeard.
So close. It's like single hits away.
Yes.
Come on. Oh no, this attack. Oh god. Oh no.
I didn't know you could get hit by that. Oh no.
Oh, you totally can, and it kills you so hard. That happened to me a couple times. It's like, oh, and Redbeard leaving without a helper even. Just like,
yeah.
I'm on fire. I got this.
Hey, Redbeard, you can do it.
And honestly, I didn't find this power-up to be very helpful against this enemy, actually. You see, it does very little damage.
Distracted, taking a death, but taking a game over, but going right back to this gauntlet of bosses.
Confirmed, you cannot escape the mom grab. Grabs your. I'm sure the hawk just grabs you by the scruff of the neck too. He's got a fair amount. Oh wow, Redbeard dying almost immediately again. That was like a very quick fight.
There we go. We got to help her this time.
Got to help her this time. Learning from his mistakes. Interesting. Copper and Redbeard both going with that cutter power up. Yeah, I went with the Blade Knight power up. I thought that was the way to go for sure. Did a bunch of damage.
Distracted, meanwhile, letting the helper do all the work.
It's the way to do it.
Yep.
Help doing the heavy lifting. Nice. So, Distracted is not far behind here, are they?
No, not at all. This is just the gauntlet of bosses before. Oh, and there's Redbeard taking out Dynablade.
Yeah. Nice job, Redbeard.
Yeah, you pushed the baby birds.
To safety, not to their death.
To safety, right. That's what we're doing. It's all safe.
Alright, so Distracted, I think, is coming right up on the boss here. Yeah.
Yep.
So
this is really close.
It is. Let's give all of our hype to Distracted. Come on. Let's pull this one out. Curious to see what power-ups they go with.
After being so far behind in Spring Breeze, to come up back this much is amazing.
Really is. Because Redbeard, skipped over that first chunk for a while and had that kind of a head start almost, and still ended up just in front of him. Oh,
okay.
Gotta do the pogo. Oh,
we've
double grab.
Well, helper just casually exploding next to Kirby.
Nice.
Oh.
Just made another one. Just did the power. It was like, okay, well, I don't need this power up. Yeah, see,
Oh, nope, that turns him into... Okay. Come on. Pull out the helper. Yes!
Wow, I didn't know you could do that. So you can unspawn the helper, swallow it again, turn it into another helper, and end up with full health on the helper?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I think...
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
That was close.
Distracted was about to have the fastest time against Dynablade.
Oh, no.
Helper.
Oh. Star rides are meant to have helpers on them. And as soon as they get up there, they get the helper. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. They're like, you know what? We've got the strats. We don't need to do all the other stuff. Don't need another one. Yeah, again, the fire one, not the most helpful in this fight.
What is it doing?
It looks. The bird is like standing there, just like watching it. Like, look at this! Like, what are you doing?
There it goes.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, landed one hit. There we go. I want to be the Red Sonic.
Gotta go fast.
Dude, that's awesome. Man, the helper is doing like no damage, but just getting wrecked. Oh. Kirby, get out. Get out. All right, is there a way to get out of that? Or do you just kind of have to wait?
You just have to wait it out, I believe. Come on, come on.
Okay.
Trying to finish it off.
Yeah, trying, but like it's just not doing the damage. That was the part. It's the hitbox is a little funky on that. Oh,
Don't get grabbed. Don't get grabbed. Don't get grabbed. Get out of there.
It's like tough to even see what's happening in all of that craziness.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Don't choose fire again.
There we go.
Yes. Okay.
Now they're getting the power up and the helper. Let's go.
Okay, fire can do it. Wait. Oh.
Keeps all the ranged attacks away. What just happened? And in an instant, it's all gone. It's just ouch.
I think some incorrect buttons were pushed.
Perhaps.
It's a bold strategy, but we'll see if it pays off.
Yeah, let's see how it plays out. Okay? Let's not judge until we see the full spectrum of the strat, if you will. Okay.
So far?
There it was.
Have
One more
game
time.
over so far.
Speedrun strats. Okay. Going with the Blade Knight Helper and Fire. Okay, Fire is the backup. Interesting. Task strats for sure. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
7D chess, exactly. Okay, here's hoping that correct buttons are pushed this time. Here we go. See, like, what the Blade Knight is doing right there, that is what I did.
Wow.
Yeah, you just like...
That is incredible.
Pogo is OP. Lots of stars bouncing around there. Blade Knight is the best at this, yeah. Then that's kind of my comfort zone. Oh, it's close. What?
Uh-oh. To, fire.
Okay. So, okay.
We can do this.
Lots of transitions going on here. It's okay. Kirby likes to get it up and close, personal, finish it off. Makes sense. Okay.
We got a helper going on.
Bringing the helper back.
There it is.
There it is. All right.
Yes.
Good job. Yay. GG. Let's get some hype for all of our racers. Thanks, everybody. That was a fun race. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. GG's and hype the chat. Nice job, everybody. And so we are going to head over to the racer chat and we're going to drag them over to us, and they're going to start hearing us as we do that, and then we're going to unmute them and we will let them say words. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
How was the race? What'd you think?
I had fun.
It looked like it. You had fun too, Redbeard?
Oh, absolutely.
Which game was your favorite?
The second one, the Kirby's, was it Dreamland?
Mm-hmm. And why did you like that one?
Kirby Super Star.
Kirby Super Star, that was probably my favorite one.
Yeah? Why is that?
I like platformers. I'm a Mario fan, so it kind of my wheelhouse.
Mhm.
I'm
Any
not-
what?
I'm not good at physics. So.
I'm stressed.
There's
I'm
yeah,
using
you
an Xbox controller.
nice. Yeah, I did the same.
Well, no, the problem is it wasn't mapped right for either game.
Oh no! We were
Yeah.
wondering. We were the finale against Dynablade. We were worried that incorrect buttons were pushed. So I'm glad it was just the controller.
All right, so we'll just kind of go through and give you all have a little chat with each one of you. Dr. Fuzzy Boots, let's start with you. What were your thoughts on the game? What did you think of the first one? Of the
A
golf
lot of
game?
fun. I've played it once before.
Oh,
I had some terrible shots there, but I wasn't very good at it when I played through it. So
interesting. Do you know how to do save states, or what was happening with that? It didn't look like you used save states very much at all.
no, because I didn't know how to do them, and
Fair.
I wasn't really going to worry about it. I was just going to play back through them.
Fair. Yeah, because I mean, you were crushing a lot of those levels, just like blazing through many of them. And I think if you'd used save states at the end there, you probably would have won it. But like, it took you about the same amount of time to finish it and like play back through all of them as some of the people who were using save states. So that was pretty interesting. I was curious what was going on there. What do you think of the second game?
Superstar was a lot of fun. That's one that I have not touched at all. But that was a lot of fun for a platformer. I kind of brute forced my way through a couple parts of it. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, you did really well on that last boss too. Like, I think you got there. I think you just did it first try. Did you?
I beat the boss first try, but there's a couple times when I had where I lost a couple lives and stuff. My own bomb killed me right before I like walked out the door there. So that was a little interesting, having to play through that little boss run again.
Unfortunate, yeah. Gotcha. Well, GG's, Dr. Fuzzy Boots. You did great today. What'd you think of the experience overall?
It was a lot of fun. I look forward to maybe some more races in the future.
Well, we'd love to have you. Thanks for joining us today. Cass, who do you think we should go to next?
Let's say hi to Copper, who finished Kirby's Dream Course 2 seconds before Dr. Fuzzy Boots. That was an amazingly close race, Copper.
Really? I thought I did terrible on that game.
No, you did great.
Yeah, did you enjoy Kirby's Dream Course?
It was very interesting. I kept on forgetting to do save states, and so I had to replay some levels, but that let me go into the next level with more shots.
Yeah.
But just when he was too close to the hole, I just could not put him in, so I was just trying to bounce him off of the wall to get him in.
Yeah, I saw you were doing those little bounce shots, and because that hole, that rim is so tiny, just trying to get it in is it's difficult. So I like the strats that you're using.
Yeah, that's one of the things we were talking about being extremely difficult, was just that last little bit. And yeah, everybody, including both of us, struggled with that. So don't worry.
How about Kirby Super Star? How did you enjoy that one?
That one was a lot more fun. It's my first time playing that kind of Kirby game, and so I found it very interesting. You're useless without a power up. And so when I lost my power up and my helper against the bird, I was just like, dang it.
Yeah.
And just end it. I need a power up.
Something that isn't taught in the game is that helpers and powers and dashing and stuff like that is all available in Spring Breeze, but they don't teach it to you until Dynablade, sort of build up on the mechanics, but I noticed that you had found powers early on, along with a couple of other races.
Yeah,
Right?
I've definitely seen Kirby games, and I remember playing a demo of a Kirby game somewhere. And so, like, I knew the power-up thing, and I was like, oh, hell yes, I know how to do this.
Yeah. Do you think that you'll finish either of the games you started?
I might play the Kirby All-Stars one just kind of casually on the side.
That's awesome. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Wonderful. Thank you for all of your racing today. And Ghost, who do you want to talk to next?
So, Distracted. Something that I think you were the only one who, I don't know if you realized it intentionally or not, but like you were able to like despawn a low health helper and then like ingest it and create another one that was full health. Was that something that you like figured out or did intentionally, or was that purely by accident?
I knew about that. My biggest issue the whole time playing these games was the controller, because it wasn't mapped correctly.
Mhm.
And I should have just stopped what I was doing and remapped it while we were racing, but I didn't.
It's tough, yeah. Because part of me is like, well, I can just make it through. We'll be able to figure it out, right? And then the other part of me doesn't want to stop.
Yeah.
And yeah, it can be tough.
That was just my biggest problem. And
Okay.
then for the first game, I accidentally kept saving over my save state instead of loading it
Mm-hmm.
after
Oh.
on a game over.
That sucks.
So I could have been done quite a bit earlier than I was. And I
Okay.
also had no clue how the controls worked for that, but I'd like to go back and retry at that game again.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha. Well, I mean, you did great. You finished both of them, and like, kudos to you for being able to overcome those difficult times, right? I hope you still enjoyed the experience overall. Hope you'd still come back and do it again. We'd love to have you. We enjoyed watching you.
I mean, of course, but I'm just disappointed a little bit.
Understandable, but you did great. And next time you do it, we'll make sure that we've got everything sorted out, so it'll be a little bit more seamless in those. So you did great, for sure. Okay, Redbeard.
Yes, sir.
So what did you think of the first one?
The first one was fun. I kept on squeezing my controller every time that I took a shot, and it would be a few pixels from going in, and it would just stop. So that was a bit annoying, but I was able to figure it out, I think, pretty easily, I'd say.
I gotcha. What did you think, Cass?
Oh, Redbird, you did wonderfully on Kirby's Dream Course. I saw that you had taken quite a number of game overs, but I noticed that you were learning each hole as you went, and it was great seeing you doing all that. Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Wonderful. What about Kirby Super Star, Spring Breeze, and Dynablade?
I liked it. Like from playing Mario games and stuff like that. Like, granted, Mario doesn't like use a sword or anything like that, but the whole going around and trying to make your way around the map and see where your one-ups are and things of that nature, I really enjoyed that.
You had 14 lives at some point. That was amazing. I saw that, who was it? Dr. Fuzzy Boots had somewhere around 9 or 10 lives. I had no idea there were so many one-ups in that game. That was fantastic.
I think the key to that was when you come to the end of the one level where it would rocket you across, was to hit it at max power, so that way when you went across, you would hit as many enemies as you could. And I guess the furthest you went on each turn is how your lives was, because I noticed on the one I got like 6 lives in like one shot.
Oh. Nice. Right, and then you made it. You, I believe, were the first to make it to the final boss, the bird Dynablade.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed it gave you trouble. What were your thoughts going into that boss?
I think the first time I went up, I'm not sure if I had a helper, but I clicked on I think the flame one was my last one I clicked on. I didn't think about jumping into each one, making a helper, and using that to go forward. And I think the same thing happened on the second time. And I just used the flame, and it was just bad choice all around.
We noticed the flame was just jumping around and doing a whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing, yeah. Like I heard after I finished and I was in the chat, and I heard somebody say it just sounds someone to be like a red Sonic.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Yeah.
what it was like. It was actually no help whatsoever. So when I died, I just kind of chose the two strongest one that I felt was, and make a helper out of one and start fresh with like a whole new thing. I think that helped me out pretty well.
Yeah. There's more to Kirby Super Star beyond that, as you probably saw from the menu. Do you think you'll continue through the game?
Yeah, I think I'll continue through it. I mean, I liked the first two levels. I thought it was fun. Had some challenges to it and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a good game.
Wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time here.
Oh, absolutely.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, this was my second time, and each time I did it, it was always challenging. It was fun, frustrating, and it's just a lot of fun to compete. So, yeah, I would do it again.
Great. Thanks for joining us, Red Deer.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Cool. All right, Cassie, you want to do some shout-outs, and then we can get our raid going?
Sure thing. Thanks again to all of our racers, Copper, Redbeard, Distracted, and Dr. Fuzzy Boots. Y'all were amazing. Thanks again to Ace Space for producing this, and Jen the Human for managing the social media. And don't forget to feed the mods, Rascal, Porcus, SoCal, and it's Ace Space.
And a big thank you to everybody in chat. We appreciate each one of you being here, getting a high train started before we even got here. Thank you again to the racers, to my fellow commentator. Thanks, Mel, for helping put all this together. Great job, everybody. We are heading over to Said Hi. It's a retro variety broadcast with a sharp focus on spreading joy through shared nostalgia for classic consoles. Loves Link, dad jokes, and most of all, you. So let's go say hi to Ash, and thanks for putting the raid messages in chat there. If you want to grab one of those, there's a couple for subs or non-subs. And let's go say hi to Ash. Thanks everybody for being here again.